What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. We are now heading towards the weekend. Thank God for that, right? TGI Friday. I love it. Hopefully you had an amazing week, and hopefully you're having an amazing Friday. And I hope you have some nice relaxation lined up for this beautiful weekend. You know, it is a beautiful weekend whenever we're off for work, so that's always nice. I just wish you a blessed one, right? That includes the fellas and, of course, the beautiful ladies out there. I appreciate each and every single one of you for always supporting the channel and also supporting me on my Instagram. And that brings me to this, okay? If you're not a friend of the program, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I would love to see you and for you to be a part of a friend of the program. But also, too, hit that like button, hit the hype button, that newly hype button, because I really need that just to help me get pushed into the YouTube algorithm. And also drop a comment down below. Let me know what are your favorite springtime shoes for 2026, because that's what we're talking about here in the F.C Sneaker Factory. And then also too, if you're not following me on Instagram, you can catch me on my Instagram at Floyd Chavez Jr. I would love to see you and interact with you there. All right, with all that being said, like I mentioned, a springtime top 5 when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory behind me. I have a lot of shoes, and I could have went a lot of different places with this one, but you know, the springtime always yellows, the light blues, the pinks, the light greens, all those beautiful colors. And hey, this one has all those colors in them. Perfect shoe. I love this shoe. I was such a big fan of the shoe when it first released in 2024. I can't believe it. 2024, man, time goes by fast. I feel like this shoe just released like last year, but this was 2 years ago, and I want to say this was like one of my, or I should say the SB of that year, like my favorite SB of that year, and probably still remains to this one to this day. I have to say, I haven't wore it though. Yes, I know you need to wear your shoes. I know I do. I just don't have enough time. And this one is just a hard wear because of just the materials, and we'll go into all that when I get to show you the shoe. But let's take a look at the box. But really quick though, this was the original Sneaker Profile 421 that aired back on September 26th of 2025, so like almost a year ago. And this shoe released actually in September 19th of 2024 for a retail price of $135. Of course, I didn't get it for retail. I had to go to the resale market. I'm pretty sure I overpaid. I believe I purchased this one on StockX. All right, cream colored box. When it comes to the SB, this was basically showing you that this was a collaboration whenever you saw this shoe, or I'm sorry, this box. On the label though, you see the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro QS blue glaze and Arctic pink. Sorry about that. Size 10.5. Okay, wood grain tissue paper, but it's a very white and light gray wood grain tissue paper. You probably can't even pick it up on the camera. But this is when StockX was putting all these like crappy coupons or trying to get you to subscribe to stuff. I don't like that. So let's go and get on to the shoe though. This is what you want to see. Such a big fan. I love this shoe. We're going to be looking at the Nike Dunk SB Verdy Visty. Such a beautiful shoe. I love this shoe. I mean, yeah, a little bit feminine when it comes to the colorway, but I mean, perfect springtime shoe. I love the materials. At this time, I don't have the baby bears or papa bears or the mama bears, so this one had to do. But look at this. I love the shoe. Definitely just gives me that vibe of cotton candy. God, perfect springtime shoe. It has all the colors, all the elements when it comes to springtime on this one. Beautiful shoe though. Okay, let's start off at the very top. We'll talk more about it though. You got that nice, like that fur type material on the toe box. Mudguard is in a beautiful light blue colored, kind of like this nice like rough suede type material, synthetic suede for sure, on the toe box, traveling through the shoelaces and then downward towards the lateral portion. It does have that nice like nice texture going on when it comes to those lines going through it, and that goes throughout the entire lining of that synthetic blue suede. Right here in this window though, you do got that nice minty fuzzy color. Also right here on the ankle collar, this is a pink fuzzy material. I love that. And then right here, this is a nice light pink suede just to match that fuzzy material though. And then in case you're not aware, Verdy Visty, Verdy is an actual it's a brand. It's a brand. They produce this kind of like I don't even know what it is, like a little monster type plush doll, but it's pretty cool. I love the colors. We'll talk more about it, and I'll actually show you the actual logo of that character, because it is on there is also that came with this shoe is like a keychain, so it's pretty cool touch with that. But really quick though, yellow midsole, yellow stitching, minty green outsole, and then you can see that continuation of that pink fur type material on the rear portion. Right here is the nice light blue. You do got that continuation of those lines. Same thing just below that, as well as light blue with those lines. Yellow midsole, yellow stitching, of course that nice minty green outsole. Medial side, medial is identical. Lateral side, nothing's really changed. You still got that continuation of that pink fur material, that nice light blue pink synthetic suede traveling through from the rear towards the shoelaces downwards to the mudguard, and you do see those lines going through that synthetic suede. Minty green fur window, beautiful light pink suede swoosh, yellow midsole, yellow stitching, minty green outsole. Look at the front part. I love that. Beautiful front part. Love how that hits. Right there, outsole in that minty green. I love that. So gorgeous. And then my favorite part, the aerial view of the shoe. Look at how nice that aerial view hits. Just that fur type material on the toe box in that minty green fur tongue. I love it. Yellow shoelaces goes perfect as well. But then you have that right there, that nice leather tag, Nike swoosh SB Verdy little Verdy little trademark hit right there in black. That's in sewn in. Right there though, I wish there would a continuation with that inside the shoe. That would have been pretty cool. But you just got the nice canvas ankle collar in that minty green, white insole. Let me take some of this stuff out. But as you can see, this is what I was talking about. There is a character, basically doing a kickflip, but that's the character this shoe's based on. That image is actually on the insole. And then you have the Nike SB in black with the swoosh. And then really quick though, I love this little touch right here as well. On the inside of the tongue is in pink, but you also have that character on the insole, on the inside of the tongue. Love it though. Same thing, backflip. Have a nice little tag right there, that Nike SB. Pretty cool though. I love this whole collaboration with Verdy Visty. I think it was such a hit. I think the shoe translated so well in a shoe, or that character translated so well in this shoe. Such a great shoe. I feel like this spiked when it originally came out, but then it really died pretty quick after that. I believe I picked this up way too soon. Probably could have let it drop a little bit more in price and picked it up for a lot cheaper. But still a cool shoe. I'm kind of curious what the resale market on this shoe is. I been out of the loop on this one because, you know, normally after I purchase the shoe, I don't really look at it anymore in the resale market. I kind of just like be done with it at that point because I already have the shoe, so there's really no reason for me to look into the resale market on this one. But curious, let me know what the resale price is on this one. Love it. So cool. Perfect for the springtime. Definitely hit all the colors on this one in one shoe. Absolutely amazing. I love it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you feel about the Verdy Visty shoe. Think it's a perfect springtime shoe? I'd like to know. Right? And also too, remember, let me know what your favorite springtime shoes are in the comments below. I would love to know that. So there you go. Enjoy your Friday. Have a blessed week. Be safe. And you know what? Like always, I'll catch you on Monday because that's when I'm going to drop another one. And you know what? Just like I always say, I'll catch you on the next one.